July 26, 2020. In dreams, I was in a great campus. There were many departments. I observed at each one of them, and they had signs. One said union, the other division, and the other association. I saw that everything was a chaos. On top of everyone who was there in those places on their desks were apparently tranquil, but behind them the campus was broken and all kinds of people could enter without any restriction. Then I saw that each of those who were at the desks disappeared from their post and the place was left empty. And so anyone could walk in and touch everything on the desks and even sit on them. I went out. I saw a person. It was the president of the association. And I said to myself, but this man is no longer president because today is another. Why is he here? At that moment, they told me, the one that was before this one, that you have seen now. From him, the final stage began. But this one opened the door for everything, and now nothing can go back. And the one who is, he only pretend well-being. I said, oh Lord, and now? I was told, go to the basement. I went to the basement. There in the basement of that large structure, instead of seeing more offices, I saw the foundations of that enormous establishment. These were so deteriorated that I said, how does this hold all this huge structure? I was ordered to leave, and so I did. From the outside, I saw that huge establishment. I then saw the current president come out, and he called out announcing a festive event, and many began to come in. Seeing this, I ran to the door through which they were entering, and I told them, don't go in. The foundations of that building are about to collapse. Please, don't go in. I was striving to make them understand me, but the president got closer when he heard my voice, and in his hand he had something, a light that he threw up, and everyone stayed as if hypnotized, and they were not thinking for themselves. I kept insisting, but no one reacted, and they all entered. Then I heard a voice that said, execute the order, for the verdict is given and the sentence is arriving. Then they ordered me to run and leave that place, and they told me, don't stop until you leave their premises. I ran until my feet no longer touched the grounds of that enormous campus and its surroundings. I stopped to look in the distance. So then I saw an immense torrent of water that fell on that campus and flooded everything. It was as if a dam on top of it had broken, and after that it stayed covered with earth to the point that I no longer saw it. So I said, oh Lord, they all died. He answered me, from before they were already dead. At that moment there I woke up. I woke up very sad, very heartbroken by what I had just seen. At that moment they told me, 1 Kings chapter 2 to chapter 11, read and be a witness.